What's up, YouTube? This is a Bleach manga 462 prediction. Yes, 462 prediction. Um. Anyway, my thoughts on. I'm gonna just go over the chapter and whatnot, what I thought, kind of happened. So this is kind of like a review too, I guess. My prediction runs. I guess you could say they're kind of like reviews too. Um. Well, anyway, in the chapter, we all know that it ended with Ichigo doing his little Getsuga 10 show that he always does, and Ginjo getting all this surprise look. I've never seen it. Like, oh my gosh, like it's so powerful. I mean, well, this Getsuga actually was kind of powerful, but doesn't explain the Getsugas before that, before he got all OP'd. Like, but anyway, that's another story. That's another video too. Um, yeah, Ginjo got all surprised, and then Ichigo missed, and it was kind of epic too, because Ichigo was like, oh, I missed, the next one won't. And anyway, then he jumped up in there, used another Getsuga show, and then it looked like it swallowed him whole and killed him. And then they talked to Ichigo asked not Yamato, he asked Hitsugaya about why they decided to give him his powers back, and I guess they were ordered by Yamato and whatnot, and he decided to give each other powers back to repay him for what he did for the Soul Society. And he's the guy who pointed out that he's the one who changed him. And the second reason why he actually gave him the powers back was because there was another soul substitute Soul Reaper, and his name was Genjo Kugo, the first substitute Soul Reaper. And they actually in the end of the chapter with Genjo in this new outfit, it kind of made it seem kind of cold. I mean, I'm kind of wondering what's gonna happen. Like, is Genjo, like, why did he decide to just disappear? Because he's the guy said he disappeared. Why? You know, like, what was the purpose of him disappearing? Like, did is there something that I'm really thinking that I really do think that Urahara is somehow the main villain. People probably still wonder that, but I'm kind of wondering if this is somehow connected to Ichigo's father, because obviously his dad has a huge connection to the main storyline, or I would say the main events. I mean, of course it's canon, so it's all main storyline, but I'm like, this all has to fall into place at some point. I'm kind of wondering if he was a substitute Soul Reaper, and Ginjo did say he knew about Ichigo's dad before. So does that mean that somehow that maybe his dad had given since his dad was a Shinigami or whatnot, and he is now too, but did he somehow give not Ichigo, Ginjo his powers? Was it kind of like a Rukia situation where Rukia gave Ichigo the powers, Ginjo's powers were awakened by Ishin? That's a big possibility, and what made him decide to turn bad? Also, has anybody ever wondered where Tsukishima is in all this mess? I mean, it's almost like he just disappeared. I mean, it's not like he ran off before Ginjo, unless we just didn't see him run off. It wasn't shown, and they're going to show it later. But I'm wondering, like, where the heck is Tsukishima? I mean, obviously he's not a match for Ichigo, but I would have thought he would have been trying to do something, get in there, cut at him or something, distract him. But obviously that's not the case. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see Ginjo in his new outfit. So I'm kind of wondering. Now this is a big jump because I mean, like, Ginjo didn't seem that strong before because we just knew him as a Fullbringer. But does anybody remember when Ginjo said that when you're when you're a Shinigami, not when you're a Shinigami, when you have Fullbringer powers and you awaken Shinigami powers, I believe that's how he put it, or he may put it in a different way. That when you have both powers, that they'll combine together and you'll transcend the power of any Shinigami. And Aizen used to say stuff like that all the time, transcending the power of a hollow, transcending the power of a Shinigami. So is it possible that this dude Ginjo is going to be like at Aizen levels next chapter? Because that's what I'm thinking. Well, maybe not. He won't be completely at Aizen levels, but he'll be up there. He's going to actually give Ichigo somewhat of a challenge. Because I doubt the villains are going to go downhill from here, because everybody's saying, oh, Ichigo's OP, Ichigo's OP. Obviously, there's a reason why Kubo, I don't care if people say he's trolling or any of that. There's obvious reason why he's getting Ichigo to gain all this power. I doubt he's just going to, be cutting down enemies like ease. I doubt he's going to be the new Aizen. I mean, obviously there's a new enemy, approaching. I don't even think Ginjo's like, going to be the main enemy from this point. I think Ichigo's going to beat him, but obviously he's got to the people he's going to fight from now on are not going to be just captain level. Obviously they're going to be like captain commander level. No one can convince me Ichigo wasn't like captain commander level. After Aizen, because I've never seen even Yamato do stuff that Aizen was doing when he had the Hogaku power. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it with the prediction. I mean, I'm kind of wondering. Oh, another thing. If Ginjo is a Shinigami, or does he? I mean, I'm kind of wondering if he still is positive. He still does have the Shinigami powers. Is that gonna mean that he's gonna have a Shikai and a Bankai? Now we know he has a Fullbringer sword, but did it somehow merge with his Zanpakuto, or has he just not shown his Zanpakuto yet? I mean, that'd be kind of interesting to see a Shikai, and a Bankai from him. And if that's the case, why is it that if he has that, why is it that all the Shinigami, when Ichigo first was a substitute Soul Reaper, they were all shocked by behind the power he was displaying? Not even just the power, but that he was able to achieve the same things. Like, oh my gosh, a human's not supposed to be able to do this, or a human's not supposed to be able to do that, and like, okay, well, Ginjo was able to do it, so that's kind of not matching up with the story unless he wasn't able to do half the things that Ichigo was able to do. But I doubt he was obvious. I doubt he was weak. I really do doubt he was weak. And yeah, that's my main thoughts on this. But it was overall, if I rated the chapter, I would say 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. But I have to give it that. Anyway, this is my little prediction slash review. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Do your little thing. Please, like it and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, that will encourage me more to make more of these videos and talk about it in the comment section. So there'll be something to talk about. For everybody. We can all discuss the chapter, what you think. I'm pretty sure you guys done it on other videos. But anyway, well, I guess I'll see you guys later.